Ooh, the next quote. You're gonna know why I'm gonna love it. Look, tell me why I love this next quote. Alabama, 1963. Tell me why I love it. Tell me why I love it. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. Team Destiny! Hello, Team Destiny. It is Sunday, January 14th, 2018. I just shared on Twitter 2017 highlights and also that amazing blog post that I wrote last year in regards to honoring and celebrating the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. So I'm actually returning to my alma mater today because, well, I probably should have told you this earlier this week, but good thing I'm here so I can tell you this now. Earlier this week, I was selected as a Martin Luther King Day leader. So I read this wordage and I'll share this with you. Your commitment to service and social justice has demonstrated to us that you are a perfect fit to lead a service group. So tomorrow I'll be volunteering on MLK Day. And today is 8:30 a.m. The training for the leaders who are leading the service groups tomorrow. The training takes place today from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. So this is just amazing. It's, social justice and civic engagement and just connecting with the community and just doing good truly makes my heart smile. It always has. I remember, I believe 2012, I actually volunteered on MLK Day. I'll share more about that a little later. I know in the I'll definitely share more about that a little later. And the sun is really bright today. But I will say that the heatless waves, you have to make sure you watch our heatless wavy hair tutorial. It's just oh so amazing. Did you see my hair down there? Isn't that beautiful? I love it. So it feels great to be in the nation's capital right now. And also, I'll be sharing some quotes from Dr. Martin Luther King's Birmingham letter, or letter of Birmingham. You can also go on our Twitter. There's a Twitter moment that actually highlights and illuminates some of his quotes. But we know that it was our Dr. Martin Luther King that exclaimed, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." So if you haven't, make sure you look at our Matters page. And also, make sure you contribute and you donate to either one, give a gift to a child with a parent in prison, our mentees. It's very important that we crush and defeat the school-to-prison pipeline. And also make sure that you contribute to My Law Legacy as well. Chip in what you can. Make history with me. I'm inviting you on this journey. I'm giving you front row seat tickets. And in order for me to be able to help these kids with parents in prison and also to minimize harsh sentencing and to reduce wrongful conviction, we're up against a lot, and the challenge is definitely, it's a big challenge, but I'm optimistic about it. and you have to help me help others. So make sure that you donate to that today, and we continue to pray for and thank our supporters, our present supporters, our past supporters, and also our future supporters. Now let's transition to what else I wanted to say before that. Oh yeah, so earlier this morning, when I was, I'll probably put it into this vlog, but I read Psalm 14. And yesterday I recorded a vlog just talking about our daily Psalm devotions. Right now it is 8:43. So I woke up around 6 o'clock today. But I know that the last time I checked the memory card, we have like 3.44 gigabytes left on it. So I want to make sure that we do have extra space. So I am going to, because we're only like 5 minutes away from my alma mater, I'm going to just, pack up my phone, put the camera cover on the camera, and I will see you in our next clip. Hello, Team Destiny. It is Sunday, January 14th, 2018. I don't know why I felt like in one of the previous vlogs I said 2017. Well, I'm still getting used to it, but I am on campus. Believe it or not, I don't know if I'm pronouncing alma mater correctly. Look, I don't know if it's alma mater or alma mater, but you already know what the deal is. You know what it is that I'm referring to. So yeah, I just finished leadership training. The leaders, because I'm an MLK leader. So tomorrow I'll be serving, and I'm just so excited to serve. Look at this. Check out these t-shirts. I'll be wearing my t-shirt tomorrow. Look. I shouldn't even show you. I should surprise you. But you know what? Look, I'm just going to show you now. Look. Look at this. How amazing this shirt is. Long sleeve shirt. I'll be wearing this tomorrow. Isn't that adorable? So, yeah, I'm just walking around the quad right now. It's a little chilly, but believe it or not, it's still, I don't know. Like I said this a little earlier today. It's cold in temperature, but I feel so warm in spirit. And, it's so amazing because Martin Luther King Day actually this year falls on Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday. So, I think in 2020, it's always observed on the third Monday of January. So it is just such a blessing. And just like, it's such a blessing that MLK Day is actually on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday this year. So tomorrow, it's Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday. So listen, I've recorded so much for you. I'm really going to try to get this vlog up. But I encourage you, Team Destiny. I've always loved giving back. Even when I was a homeschool student, I have vivid memories when Mom and my two younger brothers were they had to be around 6 or 5, or I was like a teenager. I might even have been 12 or 11 years old, but I've always loved service and giving back and just adding smiles to people's faces. When I was younger, what I'm referring to, I delivered meals to folks living in Washington, D.C. who are battling life-threatening illnesses, and who are also living with HIV/AIDS. And I delivered meals to them. And I remember every time we would go as a family, my two younger brothers, Mom, and also John, we would go and we would pack the meals up in the back of our car. Mom or Dad would drive, and we would go house to house, minute for minute, second for second, hour for hour. And I still to this day have those vivid memories. I would say that, yeah, probably when I was around 11 or 12. Yeah, it had to be before 13. When I was 11 or 12, that's what we used to do. And listen, I always say people make up groups. And groups make up populations, Team Destiny. And populations make up humanity. So you better believe that when you do an act of service or an act of good, it's not for everybody to see. And we shouldn't be doing it for everybody to see. But trust me, the light radiates. You know, when you add smile to one person's face, to one person's face, or happiness and joy to one person's life, and then more people just continue to do that, the light radiates. And we also know that our good book says what you do in secret, the Lord will reward you openly. So I encourage you to take action. Do something good. Volunteer at a local service center or at a local nonprofit. Give your time. Some people give money. Okay, that's good. But take it higher. Give your time. Okay? Imagine the intangible and the tangible goodness and happiness and self-actualization that you feel when you give your time. You can give your money and your time. That's even better. So what I'm going to do is I have to go to the ladies' room right now. And I'm also going to the MLK Memorial today. I'll be accompanying other MLK leaders, and that's where we're going. So I can't wait to vlog and show you that. Okay, so I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I am in Starbucks. So look. Okay, let me focus this. So I'll tell you what I have. This is just warm water in a tea bag there. No sugar, no lemon. I will prefer honey and lemon in it, but this will be just fine because it is quite brisk out today. So I have about, I set the timer. I have about, you can't see it, but it says 15 minutes and 10 seconds until I'm going to go up because we're going to catch the shuttle to the Martin Luther King Memorial site. So that's amazing. This is actually my second time going. I went one time before with my family, but I picked up a bagel. I'm in Starbucks now. So this is actually sweet cinnamon spice. You cannot see that because it's not focused. But this is just, I really love my warm water and my tea. Well, I don't even know if it's considered tea if it doesn't have sugar in it, but no, I guess if it has a tea bag in it, then we can consider it tea. But this is the size large, and I haven't had this in such a long time, but I used to always get this after classes, and I would always reward myself with Starbucks delicious lemony iced pound cake. So it's lemon pound cake with icing on top. I went to Starbucks and there was a Starbucks in Target, and believe it or not, they didn't have any. And then I also went to a Starbucks in Barnes & Noble, and they didn't have any. But I used to always get this little treat, especially after I performed well on the final, after I didn't perform well on the final, after I would just finish my day. Because you know, oh, and this is my bagel here. I'll tell you this. Hold on. This is my bagel with cream cheese, because you know, when I was in college, a lot of the times I devised my schedule so that it would be 2 to 3 days. Like, I would only go to school for 2 or 3 days. So the implication of that, some days I would have like up to 5 classes on one day. But it worked perfectly for me, so I would wake up usually every day around 6 o'clock a.m. have all my classes over. Either 2 days out of the week or 3 days out of the week. I'll talk more about it in the video because I don't know if you can considering the fact that there's music. But what I need to do is I'm going to eat my food. It's 11:33. So yeah, I'm going to eat. I'm going to enjoy my I am at the Martin Luther King Memorial. This is actually my second time. Look, I'm gonna come closer so that you can actually see it. Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial. So this is so beautiful. Look, we're gonna just go through and look at these quotes. Look. We shall overcome because the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends toward justice. District of Columbia, 1968. Ooh, this is one of Twitter's favorites. Like on MLK Day, you're gonna always see this. People love this one. Look, darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. 1963. Ooh, that reminds me of our beacons of love and light. I believe that unarmed truth and unconditional love will have the final word in reality. This is why right, temporarily defeated, is stronger than evil triumphant. Ooh, Norway, 1964. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s rhetoric and wordage is, come on, the beacon of love and light here. Make a career of humanity. Commit yourself to the noble structure for equal rights. You will make a greater person of yourself, a greater nation of your country, and a finer world to live in. So for our beacons of love and light who aren't in DC, you guys are getting to see the memorial right here. Look. I oppose the war in Vietnam because I love America. I speak out against it not in anger, but with anxiety and sorrow in my heart. And above all, with the passionate desire to see our beloved country stand as a moral example of the world. California, 1967. So many quotes. Look. If we are to have peace on earth, our loyalties must become, ecumenical? Look, correct me on that, Team Destiny, please. Rather than sectional, our loyalties must transcend our race, our tribe, our class, and our nation. And this means we must develop a world perspective. Georgia, 1967. Look, we'll go and look at the front of that. I know you'll probably want to see. Out of the mountain of despair, a stone of hope. Oh, let me turn the camera around because I have quite a walk. Ooh, the next quote. You're going to know why I'm going to love it. Look, tell me why I love this next quote. Alabama, 1963. Tell me why I love it. Tell me why I love it. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. Team Destiny! Look, I have the audacity to believe that peoples everywhere can have 3 meals a day for their bodies, education, and culture, for their minds and dignity, equality, and freedom for their spirits. 1964 Norway. It is not enough to say we must not wage war. It is necessary to love, peace, and sacrifice for it. We must concentrate not merely on the negative expulsion of war, but on the positive affirmation of peace. Ooh, California, 1967. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. Oh yes, deep reflection. High key. 1963. Every nation must now develop an overriding loyalty to mankind as a whole in order to preserve the best in their individual societies. New York, 1960. Whew, okay, Team Destiny, it literally took me like forever to get the memory card out, but someone helped me and that was great. I got it out so quick. Every nation must now develop an overriding loyalty to mankind as a whole in order to preserve the best in their individual societies. We are determined here in Montgomery to work to fight until justice runs down like water and righteousness like a mighty stream. Alabama, 1955. Ooh, I like the simile in that one. We must come to see that the end we seek is a society at peace with itself, a society that can live with its conscience. Alabama, 1965. True peace is not merely the absence of tension, it is the presence of justice. Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial. So this is really something else. Let me put the camera on me. Hold on. I'm gonna put the camera on me. Hold on. Look, I have to look. It's getting caught in my hair bow, but I don't know how many degrees it is. Look, I took 164 gigabyte camera. What am I talking about? 164 gigabyte camera. No, I took 164 gigabyte memory card out, and this is another 64 gigabyte memory card in. I am just so blessed. I feel so great that I actually brought the other 64 gigabyte. So look. So we have, I look at our statistics, we have viewers from pretty much every single country and every single continent for the most part. Well, of course, outside of Antarctica. But you see, so if you've never seen the Martin Luther King Memorial so up close and personal, you are actually able to see this. So we're in the nation's capital right now. And this is actually my second time arriving, but I don't have to take a photo of this because look, you're actually getting live footage, which is even 10 times better, see? So you see that? That's what it looks like. And then here we have a gorgeous picturesque view. Ah, you see? This is great. This is great. So all of those beautiful words of wisdom and also just beautiful words of encouragement, and justice and strength and plight and purpose. You have a lot to feast off of. We have a lot to feast off of. I really love that quote there. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. I'll come to you later. Team Destiny, I would go on Snap right now, but my phone battery is only like 9%. And you know, Snap drains the battery something terrible. Am I the only one that experiences that? Comment that down below. When you use Snapchat, does it drain your battery? Because I know that it does. Oh my goodness, it just... Oh, I got the sniffles. Oh, I got the sniffles. It drains my battery something terrible. And I need to keep that 9% so that when I go on the metro to go back home, I still would need that. I still would need, I'm going to need that percent. It's so cold. I'm cold in temperature, but I'm warm in spirit. Oh, wow. So you just actually got an amazing tour of the MLK Memorial in Washington, D.C. Wow, so amazing. So stunning. Let's see, I might have to get a thumbnail. It's either going to be here. Look, this might be the thumbnail. Or this. Look, see, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what the thumbnail might be. I don't know. And you can't see my cute white sweater because why? Because it's so cold and I am not taking, I'll tell you, I am not taking this jacket off. But I'm going to turn this camera off right now because my fingers are just so freezing. They are just so freezing, Team Destiny. But, you know, I really invite you to indulge in service. Partake in service, not just on MLK Day, but also every day. Go feed the homeless. Go just help somebody in need. Commit yourself to doing that at least once a month, you know, and invest your time into good things and things that make you smile and make you happy. Oh! I just thought this was so cool. I just had to read this. I read this actually on the way to the MLK Memorial, but we just returned from the memorial visit. But look, unlike other cups, this eco-container cup is made from fully renewable resources. Made in the USA from certified sustainably managed forests, this cup is commercially compostable in line with a plant-based coating. Isn't that amazing? I don't know if Starbucks cups are eco-friendly, but I think that is just so amazing. Like the fact that this cup is eco-friendly, and I like the word eco-container. Look. I'll take this off. I finished my tea. Now, it doesn't look as, I would say it doesn't look as luxe as a Starbucks cup. It definitely does look eco-friendly. Like in terms of aesthetics, it doesn't look as modern and luxe as like the Starbucks designs. But regardless of that, I do love the sustainable aspect and the sustainable piece. And the fact that it's lined with the plant-based coating, I thought that was pretty darn cool. I definitely did. I used to always get these cups. I never get tea from Starbucks. Like, because I don't like their flavors. And I had sweet, what was it? Sweet cinnamon spice today. Yeah, I don't know if the camera's blurry or not. Ooh, my hands are warming up. I actually have to charge my phone because, look, I'm charging it. Can you see? Because it was 3% and it's 22 now. But before I get on the metro, I wanted to, let me get my bagel. I wanted to charge it up a bit because that would be more advantageous. Oh, let me get my bagel. I'm going to actually finish my bagel. And I needed to. I didn't bring any gloves, but I will say that this coat right here, I don't know if you all have seen this coat before, but it's full length. It's like taking a big comforter around, and it's fully lined with fleece. It is so comfortable. Mom has the exact same one. It was such a cost-effective option too. I think we got like both of these coats for $99, or both of these coats for only $100. Oh my God! And it's full length and it's fully lined. Ooh, that's a good investment. But I tell you, when it's really cold like this, it reminds me of all of our homeless individuals. Like, just imagine what they have to go through when it's really, really cold outside. And at nighttime, it gets even colder. So that's why I'm telling you, you have to be really thankful for what you do have, because I just want to tell you that whenever you feel like you're about to complain or you feel like your situation is so bad, just tell yourself there's somebody else who has a situation that is 10 times worse than you. And I know that may not be comforting at that time, but it just would definitely put your mind in the frame of, one year we're going to honor 1 Thessalonians 5:18, and everything give thanks. But it's always somebody else that's really triumphing and really going through tougher situations than what you might be going through. So that should still give you determination and fortitude. I don't know if I read that word somewhere, and I don't remember where it was. I think I still prefer the word resilience or courage, but we'll use fortitude for now. It still should give you fortitude and perseverance, regardless of whatever it is that you're going through. So this was quite an amazing vlog today. I had no idea that I would, for this week, like, things that are unplanned are sometimes the best, because I had no idea, Team Destiny, that this vlog would be so amazing. Like, one day my grandkids are going to be able to see their grandmother volunteering on January 15th, 2018 on MLK Day, which is tomorrow. But they also will be able to see their grandmother's adventures on January 14th, 2018. So my children and my grandchildren will be able to see that one day. Now that makes my heart smile.